Welcome to this episode of Leadership Edge. I'm Dr. Chavonne. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. It was Resurrection weekend, and I know it's been phenomenal for me. I'm just gonna give just some praise to God that when I think about what he did on the cross, I think about the finished work of Jesus Christ, and I get full to know that I am in his marvelous light. I'm no longer in darkness. So I hope that you use that time to truly reflect on the goodness of God. When I hear CC Wine sing that song, it brings tears to my eyes because he's been good. He's been better than good. So I hope you enjoyed your weekend. I hope that you did have that time of reflection. And I'm just excited about this episode of Leadership Edge. Our topic today is balancing your 9 to 5 while building your dream business. Guys, this topic is very dear to me. I can speak to it because I, like many of you, are in that shoes. So whether you know, your entrepreneurial dreams, maybe you've put them on a shelf. Maybe you have come to a pause and you don't know which way to go. I hope that from this talk and this episode, you'll be inspired, you'll be empowered to take it to a whole nother level, and you'll get more proactive in your assignment, bringing your dream into reality. So we're not going to talk about age, whether you're in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, your 70s. Age is simply a number. Mindset determines what you do. Do you have the right mindset to continue to pursue? God came that we would have life and we would have it abundantly. And so we kind of have to think of it from that perspective, that our age is simply a number, but we can do so much in our lives if we don't allow our age to hinder us. And so I just wanted to encourage someone on that. And so maybe you balance multiple roles. I'm going to speak to that as well. No matter what it is, don't give up on your dream. So the purpose of our show, of course, is diving into how to balance and find some stability in doing that 9 to 5 career with building your business on the side. So I don't know, maybe your business is you have a e-commerce business where you sell product. Maybe you have a service-based business. Whatever your business is, or whatever that idea or that dream that you have, first and foremost, I encourage you to get yourself some type of visual of that dream. Keep it in front of you, whether you keep it at your office. We have so much technology with our phones. Put it in your notepad on your phone to remind yourself. I remember when I was working on my doctorate, I could tell people my why. I knew why I was pursuing this degree. And when you know your why, know why you're pursuing this business idea, then you're able to find some sense of balance in it. So before I get a little ahead, like I said, having that right set mindset and the right tools, it makes it totally possible for you to be able to balance that 9 to 5 while pursuing your dream. So the first part, we're going to talk about the reality of juggling both. Like I said before, I understand what it means to have multiple roles. I have multiple roles. I have a 9 to 5. I have part-time gigs because in reality, we're living in a very, very highly inflated society. I mean, we have gotten to the point where what is it? A carton of eggs is almost $20. I don't know what the 18 count or 36 count is, but we know a carton of eggs is no longer $1.29 a carton anymore. And so that's inflated costs. Fortunately, where I live, our gas cost has kind of remained consistent in the last year and a half, which is great. But when gas was pumping and going as high as almost $4 a gallon, in my 16, 17-gallon gas tank, I mean, you think about it times four, you're literally putting in $60+ of gas in your car. And if you drive and work weekly, 60 times, what is it, 4 weeks in a month, you're looking at 300 some plus dollars in a month for gas. So I understand what it means to juggle. I have been juggling a 9 to 5 and some type of entrepreneurial endeavor since I was in my early 20s. I have explored all types of network marketing, guys. I have done Avon, Arbonne, Artists. Um, what else have I done? I worked part-time as my vocation, which is a hairstylist. I did part-time hair as well as working full-time. So regardless, I have always done it has I've always done something. I've always had something in the back of my mind cooking. And what pulled me away from the network marketing, because I finally said to myself, if I can make this business grow and dedicate the time for someone else's dream, why not dedicate that same time for my own dream, my own vision? What do I see, Chavonne? And that's what I want to encourage you. First of all, where do you see yourself? That's what helps with the balancing act. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? That's the balancing act. That helps you to remain focused. It's not going to be smooth sailing, I promise you. When I started this, like I said, in my 20s, your 20s, you move a little differently than you move when you're in your 40s, than you move when you're in your 50s. But you have to move smart. Wisdom helps you guide you and help you make different decisions about how you're gonna do things. I've taken on the stance where, okay, Chavonne, if I'm going to work hard, I'm going to work hard for something of myself. Not to mean I'm not going to do my best at my 9 to 5, but I'm going to put my efforts at 100% for my own vision. I'm going to do my best to honor where I am, my 9 to 5. I'm going to do my best because excellence is what I strive for. But that all in all, that's where you want to put your efforts. And like I said, it's not going to be smooth sailing, but you learn throughout the process. And that's what I learned. I learned that, okay, yes, I enjoy doing hair, but do I want to stand on my feet for the rest of my life? Well, no, I don't. I want to move on to something else, something different, something more that going to be more profitable for me as well. And not to say hair business is not profitable, but when I got into the industry, I remember my professor saying she had been in the industry since the 60s, and she could see how the industry has changed. So much YouTubing now. People have taken away the whole theory part of hair, and they think hair is just simply just going in and doing somebody's style. But there's theory to hair. There's a science to hair, and you have to understand that theory and that science. And so that's just a tidbit for all those YouTubers that are out there doing things and promoting different hair products and promoting doing these different things and not really understanding the nature of hair. So, like I said before, I can relate. So, how did I balance? How did I find time to have my family, do my family? Not only that, working in ministry. I'm an elder in ministry, so I have to work. People are calling me to serve. I'm serving. And so you have to know when to say no. It's okay. I had learned how to say no when I was working on my dissertation. Every class I had to write, guys. I mean, every class. And I'm talking about more than one paper. I had to learn how to say no. It's possible, and you can thrive when you do so. There is a cost to entrepreneurship, addressing failure and growth. I'm not sure if I shared this before, but yes, I went into the hair industry, guys. I decided I dropped out of college at the age of 20. I said, I'm going to do hair. I got into the hair school. I excelled. I graduated with a 4.0. Oh, I did well. I took my state board. Oh, passed it right away. I'll never forget when the notice came in the mail. I was so nervous to open the notice. And my grandmother said, well, give it to me. I'll open it. And she opened up the notice and it said, I passed. Not everyone passed on their first go round. I knew this was for me. But there was an inner failure that was about to take place because I had not learned who Chavonne was at that time. And so there were some confidence issues. And now I'm aware of it. And so now I come at it at a different angle. So there's going to be some failures. Guys, like I said before, I tried Avon. I tried Artist. I tried Arbonne. All of his network marketing, because the area of my failure was I didn't know how to market myself. I'm learning how to, guys. Now it's an effort. I'm making a conscious effort to do so. Also want to encourage you, you don't have to figure it all out. It was about, I'm gonna say about almost 10 years ago, I decided, someone told me they had asked me to come help them do something. And I'm just doing Chavonne because I always love to empower business owners. And they asked me, said, have you ever thought about coaching? I had never even thought about it. They said, you don't realize you just coached me. I didn't know that. And I decided, let me pursue coaching because I trained as a lay counselor and I don't really care for counseling. I'll do it. But it's something about coaching that really makes me thrive. I enjoy finding out what a person's vision is. How can I assist in that vision? How can I propel you and get you to the next section? How can I get you to become in a place where you become unstoppable? And so I didn't figure it all out right away. I have gone through a business name changes. I have done where I've offered free coaching sessions, guys, and still nothing has blossomed, but I know God works in times and seasons. And so I had to remind myself, Okay, it's not about Chavonne's timing, it's about God's timing. So there is going to be setbacks, but in the midst of the setback, I was learning. There were learning opportunities. I trained. I got my certification as a life coach. I can not only do life coaching, I can do career coaching, I can do executive coaching. I can even do transitional coaching, those that are doing career transitions. I can coach you through those things. So it wasn't that I wasn't growing. I was learning and I was connecting with people. And I had to remember prayers that I asked God. I said, Lord, I'm looking for divine connections. I believe in divine alignments. I'm very serious about not getting myself attached to things and people because it seems like it's good for the moment. I'm looking at longevity. That's how you should look. I'm looking at sustainability. I'm looking at when things happen, I grow and I blossom. Okay, how can I pay it forward? That's how I think about um my life and my career and my job and my entrepreneurial endeavor. And as you can see, Global Leadership Techniques is my entrepreneurial endeavor. I'm here to empower women. I'm here to coach women, whether it's in their life, the personal as well as the professional side. That means the career side as well. And so once I realized this is where I wanted to be, I never gave up on it. And every time I tried to give up on it, it's like the Lord would put people in my life that will motivate me. I got connected with a prayer call for entrepreneurs about 5 years ago. I can't believe it's been about 5 years since we've been doing that call. As a result, it kept me motivated. So even though I wasn't seeing the progress that I wanted to see, progress was happening on the back end, on the spirit side, because it was building me up as well. So here's some tips to balance your 9 to 5 with entrepreneurship because it can be challenging. I encourage you set clear goals for both worlds. You have to. You have a professional side, you have the business side, which is your entrepreneurial side, and then you have your personal side. Set those goals. Guys, this year, someone said, well, did you do a vision board? I said, oh, heck no. I got 2 vision boards up on my wall now. And I said, I'm still waiting for some of those visions to come to pass. But what I did was I set goals for me professionally on my professional side. I set goals on the business side because there were things that I needed to be doing in the business so that it will open up more opportunities for me. And then my personal goals, I have things that I want to do. I said something as simple as that. Oh, I want to make sure I get a massage put into my calendar at least once a month. That's a personal goal for me. That's taking care of me. That's self-care. Self-care is very important. Manage your time like a pro. Use your calendar, whether you are using the old-fashioned handheld calendar or you have your Google Calendar, Yahoo calendar, what is it, Microsoft Calendar, whatever it is. I put everything on my calendar. And what's so great about Google is color-coded because I have multiple emails that I deal with. I try to make sure everything has a color. So I assign tasks, I have events, I have certain things. I just added something on my calendar just the other day that I saw. I said, okay, this is a professional event that I need to make sure I'm going to. So I made sure I added it to my calendar. Time is precious, guys. People know me. My friends were just talking to me recently. They said, Chavonne, don't play about her time. I said, nope, I don't like my time to be wasted because we only get 24 hours in a day. Time is precious. Time blocking is key. Block it out. Block your self-care out. If you want to get, I play pickleball, I block it out. No, not going. I'm not going to this meeting. This is my time for my pickleball. This is my self-care. Find you a hobby. Put it on the books. Put it on your calendar. If you read a book, put it on the calendar. This is my time. I'm reading my book. And don't always read. It's good to read books about what you're doing in business industry, but find a good book to read. I love good novels. Find a good one. I love things like mysteries that are real good, that keeps you catching. Read your books. Read your books. Leverage your professional skills. Your current job isn't just a paycheck, it's also a resource for your business. Everything that I do, I always say, okay, Chavonne, how can you implement this into global leadership techniques? And those ideas just start rolling. Whether it's in communications, problem solving, project management, use the skills that you're learning on your 9 to 5 and see how you can implement those skills within your own entrepreneurial journey. Like I said before, tip 4, prioritize self-care. Put it on the books. You get a pedicure and manicure, put it on your books. That's your time. And when you're getting that pedicure and manicure, don't do any business work. Take a good book. Have a conversation with your nail technician. Anything that's just going to make your mind just relax. You can digress. You can refocus. You can refresh. And then when you get done, then you can go back to work. Finally, guys, tip number 5, build your support system. Like I said before, hey, I'm connected. I have that monthly prayer call. If I need to reach out, I can text them and say, hey, you know what? Pray for me. I follow them on social media. I'm looking and reading what they're saying because it can motivate me. It can empower me. Surround yourself with a network of like-minded women. Not only are the women that I'm surrounded with are women of God, they are entrepreneurs. They have been in the entrepreneurial journey for over 20 plus years, many of them. So I can glean from them. So I ask you, who are your supportive friends? Who are your mentors? Do you have a coach? Heck, do you even have a therapist? Get them all on your speed dial, because that is what's going to help you be able to continue and to sustain and to get through when those hardships come. It's okay. Build an online community. Hey, I'm looking to do that hopefully with GLT soon. That when I connect with women, we can have that community where we can continue to empower, we continue to impact one another. It is fine. We want to break the stigma that women cannot work together. Women can work together. We have to get out of self and think with a servant mindset. Jesus was a servant and he served. He said, I came that I would be the one serving others, not to be the one to serve. And so I leave you with this. Remember, balancing your 9 to 5 with building a business is all about patience. I'm a witness. I've had to be patient, guys. I promise you, I have to get myself out of the mindset. Chavonne, you're not in the microwave society. You say it all the time, but we still want that microwave return. And so I have to remind myself. But what I have done in this beginning of this year was I say, Lord, I'm going to be consistent, and this is where I'm going to be consistent with. And when you see my consistency, he'll honor me, and I'll begin to see the doors opening up. People have spoken over me, and I believe it, I receive it. And so I've said, God, this is what I'm going to dedicate myself to. And I encourage you to do the same. What are you going to be consistent about? Stay focused, stay inspired. That inspiration comes from what network are you connected with. And don't let anything stop you from reaching your dreams. Guys, I have fulfilled dreams in my life that I never thought I would have fulfilled. This young girl, born in Alabama, raised in Georgia, have lived in other places. I'm telling you, this introvert by nature, so you can be an entrepreneur who has an introvert mentality. And I'm here to tell you it can happen. And I'll share more and more with you over these next few weeks about where I have had dreams and those dreams have become a reality. And so if you have found these tips helpful, make sure, guys, that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Dr. Chavonne D. Stewart. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future episodes of Leadership Edge. And I would love to hear from you on how you have found ways to balance your work and entrepreneurial dreams. So I encourage you to drop a comment, or you can share your story with me at Chavonne@globalleadershiptechniques.com. Also, I want to let you know that you can subscribe to our Instagram page, Global Leadership Techniques, as well as our Facebook page, Global Leadership Techniques. Guys, I want to say thank you so much for watching, balancing your 9 to 5 while building your dream business. And remember, every step you take is progress. Every step you take back, guys, is still progress. Always think about on the battlefield, sometimes you have to retreat. Retreating is okay. What do you do when you retreat? You refuel, you rejuvenate, you refresh, and then you go forward again. So stay empowered, stay driven, and I will see you in the next episode. Also, don't forget to check out in our link down below the schedule your free 30-minute Become Unstoppable Discovery Call. Thank you so much once again for tuning into this episode of Leadership Edge. Have a blessed day.